Not one of us is above or below another for our chosen paths, and what's so special about the class of 2012 is just how accepting of that we are. Acceptance. It's kind of a funny word, isn't it? Webster's defines it as favorable reception or approval, but many of us view acceptance as something more than that. In society, acceptance is viewed as the willingness to tolerate, to include, and to love men and women of all backgrounds and conditions. True acceptance knows no bounds. And while it is generally easy to preach acceptance, few truly have the virtue to live their words out faithfully. This is where the class of 2012 triumphs. We have an uncanny ability to empathize with others that simply isn't seen every day. And we've all become better people over the years because of that. Personal hardships from the tragic loss of classmates especially have given us reasons to show our true colors, whether those be through signing class-wide sympathy cards or simply providing a hand to someone in need. We don't discriminate based on extracurricular participation, or lack thereof, wardrobe choice, or musical preferences. We simply accept each other for who we are, and because of that, because of the relationships we've built through empathy and acceptance, our graduation is truly something to be celebrated collectively. And this is our day to fully realize that. Whether it has always seemed this way or not, we have made a difference on those around us, and the mark we've left will be imprinted here for a long time. But for now, we have our special day. This is our day, the day that we've all worked so hard for. We've all taken different paths, but we've managed to reach the same destination, and we've got so much to show for it. Jordan Thompson is an aspiring musician, as is Sam Compton, who is even starting his own record label. Imagine if the two of them teamed up. Jessica Rubright is the new Miss Indiana basketball, and Kyle Philman received a basketball scholarship to Grace College. And look at our music program. The band made it to state finals for its 13th year in a row and came out in 3rd place, and the mixed show choir group had an undefeated season. On top of all of that, our boys basketball team made it to state finals this year. How often do you see so much achievement in so many different forms? It's amazing, really. This is one of the few chances we'll get to truly do anything we want with our lives, and it starts right here, right now, with this ceremony. Once we walk out those doors today, we will officially have moved on to a new chapter in our lives. Isn't it exciting? Who knows where the path will lead us? Think about where we'll be in 20 years. We'll be living in different states, different countries, and we'll be working all kinds of different jobs. We just may be hearing stories about Katie Runyon's promotion to the Bluffton Chief of Police, Kent Blazer's feats as a celebrity engineer, and Sean Toll's work spreading the word and love of God to children all over the world. Yet, despite the different places we'll go in life, I don't think we'll ever lose sight of what's made our class the diverse, empathetic, and well-rounded bunch it really is. The relationships we formed in high school will stick with us for the rest of our lives. This has truly been the foundation for us to build upon, and even though we'll all build differently, I know that we will always be welcome in one another's lives. This is the legacy that the class of 2012 is meant to leave behind, and we could not possibly have done it without learning to love each other the way we have. From the very first day of kindergarten, when it was a question of who to sit by during lunch, we've been there for each other. And wherever you go during a given school day, you'll be hard-pressed to find a member of the class of 2012 who wouldn't lend a sympathetic ear to someone in need. While it's true that many of us will go our separate ways after today, the impression left from high school will never be forgotten, with camaraderie and respect following us no matter where we go. Whether we take the short or the long path, we will always hold true what has made us unique. In the timeless words of Dr. Seuss, congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Well, today is our day, and this is the beginning of our journey. Every single one of us will begin our own separate journey, but we couldn't have done it without first traveling together. As we part ways, let's always remember how we've loved, lost, and learned, and that is our legacy.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet micromortar, as a passage of still wind on the sea, like a stream that leads to the seashore, when you go on. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed. For
are wearing gold honor medallions. Please stand and be recognized. Please be seated.
So who are you? What is your identity? Knowing who you are is such an important aspect of life. So many compare themselves to others or are simply on the pursuit of happiness. We need to strive to be all we were created to be, keep a positive attitude, and never forget who we are. Abilene from the movie The Help is a great example of this. As a black maid in Jackson, Mississippi, Abilene faced judgment and persecution every day. Through all her struggles, she stayed strong and didn't lose hope. Through the difficulties, Abilene discovered her God-given talent of writing and stood up for what was right, never forgetting her identity. God is leading each and every one of us on a journey to become the man or woman He intended us to be. Stay strong, stand up for what is right, and use whatever obstacles that come your way to mold you into the person you're meant to be. As Abilene told May Mobley every day to encourage her, I leave you with these last few words. You are kind. You are smart. You are important.